And then the second practice is faithful action. If you remember, I think it was in the last episode, we talked about discernment, and discernment, including that quiet listening, but also having a second part of faithful action and taking action in order to learn something. So we're not talking about the big heroic action that solves the problem, or even strategic action that helps position you in a place. It's not action driven by panic or visibility. Faithful action is just choosing to live as though what you do today matters. What you create today matters. Showing up in the studio today matters, even when you can't see the outcome. And we saw this in the stories that we looked in the Bible, Abraham and Sarah learning to trust through small, costly steps. Joseph learning to act with integrity, even when it cost him everything. And the story of Ruth showing up in loyalty and doing the work before any kind of calling or result was revealed to her. And obviously Moses learning faithfulness over a long, long period of time before leadership showed up. For us as artists, that faithfulness looks like acting with integrity, even when no one is watching, showing up in the studio, the practice space, showing up to the page daily, quietly, imperfectly, even when it doesn't feel good, practicing loyalty to God's will over public approval or what we think will get us likes, and just treating your creative practice as a meaningful spiritual activity, a meaningful act of service, even when it feels small and you're not sure who the audience is going to be. You practice the faithfulness, and then God forms faithfulness in you.
Yeah, I think this is such a pivotal time to talk about this, because I feel like it's so important. And seriously, like, what a time for it than right now. Because I think what it's saying is that this exemplifies from moving from being to doing, which we've always talked about. But like you said, without that pressure of the productivity that you mentioned before. But I also see a through line of the visible success or the important results that's actually stemmed from the quiet work, the invisible work, right? And I think that's a good reminder. I mean, for me, I think it's a good reminder after the big thing is done to remember how I got there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the belief that how you got there is as important as where you got.
Yeah,
And
exactly.